Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to part 4 of the budget Acura Integra build. Last video, we put these little rear spats on the car. I actually literally just did that. It's still the same day, but today's a different video to spice some things up for you guys. So we bought the car for $3 grand, 140,000 miles, Acura Integra LS, manual transmission, bone stock. I wanted to prove to people that you could build a kind of cool car for less than $5,000, and that's what we're so far doing. We've lowered it on coilovers for $200, bought the car for $3,000, and put those little spats on it for literally just a $50 spats. So $3,250 so far, and now is a pretty cheap one as well. This wing. This is a Mugen style wing. It's not the real one. I know. I'm a replica boy. I don't care though. The Mugen style wing, it has this nice little lip on the back. I think it looks awesome. And we're going to be putting this on today. Now, here's the thing. This cost 150 bucks. So we're going to be at, I think it was like 160. So, I mean, I guess you could just say, but I'm just going to say 150 bucks. So we're going to be at around what, 3,400 at the end of this video. Yeah, 3,400. And this should actually be really easy. So this is not polyurethane. It's actually plastic, as you can hear it already. Plastic. So that means no bending. So that means it should be built to fit perfectly. And on top of that, it already has little, oh my goodness, little rivets in there for where the screws are going to go into. It's actually nice quality for only $150, guys. I'm honestly so happy. On top of all of that, Acura back in the early 2000s was too broke to make entirely new trunks for each one of their different kinds of Integras. So what they did is whenever they built an Integra Type R or any sort of other Integra, they had these little holes in them. But whenever they built the Integra LS that wouldn't come with the wing, all they did was just put the metal over the holes. So you could see exactly where the holes for the wing will line up. And that's exactly what they did on the spoiler. So in theory, this should be incredibly easy. Now, it's not ever that easy, sadly. And so I'm probably going to eat my words there a little bit. But hopefully, this is going to be incredibly easy. Now, I think I did the horrible mistake of taking out every single one of the pieces for every single one of the cars in one, every single one of the parts in one thing. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that these are the correct nuts for the spoiler. They fit the spoiler, so as you can see, oh my god, I hate doing that, man. It's so hard to do this with one person and also holding a GoPro in your hand. Not fun. And as you can see, these bolts line up and fit in just perfectly. So literally all I have to do is find a drill bit that is around that size and drill holes into the wing that line up with these, and I should theoretically be good to go. But we all know that that's never how it happens when you're working on a car. So we'll see what obstacles we overcome. But anyway, yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so just a little update for anybody that doesn't know how to do this. Luckily, I've had to drill so many things that I kind of understand it at this point. But when you do something like this, what you're going to want to do, especially if you're drilling into the body of your car, it's very scary, I know. You're going to be drilling holes into the body of your trunk. So as you can see here, these little pieces of metal are sticking up on the outside of the trunk. That's I know it sounds bad, but that's a good thing. What you're going to want to do is start with a very tiny drill bit. And it's smaller than what the size is that you actually need. And you just want to get the hole in there already, right? So as you can see, it's in there. And what that's going to do is when you push it up from the bottom, the metal's going to pop out the top. You don't want that in there, but you're going to go back through it on the side too. You're going to go back through with the actual drill bit size after you already get the hole started. And now is when you're going to start from the very top with the bigger drill bit, because now you already have the hole started, so it should just go right through. Go with the bigger drill bit from the top, and now the metal will push through the bottom. That's what you want to do. Just an FYI in case anybody was wondering. But yeah, now I just got to go through with the bigger drill bit, line up the spoiler. Hopefully those holes will match all up, and if so, it's literally done. That's it. Pray to God that's how it works, and pray to God that this thing lines up right. I hope it does. But let's go. All right, guys, so the battery's actually about to die on my GoPro, so I'm just gonna wrap it up now. Pretty much it's done anyway, though. Like I said, pretty much the same thing with the drills. Then you gotta line up the holes with the holes in this, the already, what are they, threads in the wing, and just line it up, put the bolt in, and you're literally good to go. It was that easy. Now, I did run into a couple issues. That was my fault, just lining up the holes, because I was drilling just free drilling. I didn't line it up or anything before drilling. I just drilled a massive hole as fast as I could. But that was literally the only little bit of issue that I ran into. And then trying to get the bolts in was a little bit of a pain. But besides that, it went in perfectly fine, and I'm actually surprised. It looks incredible in my opinion. Obviously, will look a whole lot better with the rest of the kit on, and when it's all the same color. Obviously, it's black right now. With all these pieces are going to be black. It's going to look kind of silly, but also with new wheels, still on the stock Integra wheels. And then, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to do after all that stuff. So anyway, that's it though. So, like I said in the beginning, bought the car for $3 grand, coilovers for 200, little spats for 50, that for 150, the wing for 150. We are at $3,400. We still have $1,600 to spare until we are at that $5,000 mark. However, it may seem like it's going good, because it is kind of going good right now. We're on a low budget, but the big things are yet to come. The wheels and the wrap. Those are the two most expensive parts to every build. Luckily, as you guys already saw, I got free wrap. I was sponsored, so the wrap was free, but the wheels are going to cost around 800, 700, something like that dollars. But remember, buy used ones. But anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Das Vidania, and have a nice night.